Operation Status Quo. Operation Status Quo. Prepare to engage. Operation Status Quo. Ready to engage. Operation Status Quo. Engaged. Engaged. And yes, indeed, we're engaged once again. Congratulations. I'm so happy to be engaged to you, each and every one of you, individually as well as a group. It's like a group engagement. I wonder if we get a discount, like on the hall, like, or the catering spot, if we do like a party that it's a group engagement, as opposed to just individuals, right? It will cost more for each individual party, but if we're all engaged together as one, I'm sorry, here we go. My brain's off to the races already. I know. Oh gosh, ladies and gentlemen, it's been
Heyo.
Thank you. It's been a heck of a week, I have to say. I'm like, I kind of like, for the lack of a better term, half stunad over here. That's being the Italian background that I am. Stunad. We used to hear that word a lot as a kid. I used to hear that word a lot as a kid. Actually, my grandpa is. I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm off topic already. But my grandpa's so funny, and he would always. Well, he passed, so he was so funny. But anyway, he always used to say, "What the hell's the matter with you? Are you some kind of nut?" And I was like, I don't know, Gramps. I think I just may be some kind of nut. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Yeah.
Heyo.
Wow. I'm in the mood to have a little harmonica. You can tell I've really been practicing and getting my skills honed, as it were. Okay, thank you. First of all, welcome to Operation Status Quo. I really should, this is 2 minutes now, I really should say this as a disclaimer from the get-go. From now on, I'll probably do this because, sometimes I just get on my rants and such, and it turns into a whole catastrophe before anyone even knows what's going on or what the purpose of why they're watching. What I really think, though, truthfully, it's like, it's something just kind of fun to listen to, and it just kind of keeps going. It's like this crazy stream of consciousness. I say this and then I say that and then I go over here and then I go over there and then I hit a button and then I come over here and I hit another button over here and then I hit this button, yeah, and then I hit this button over here and just crazy stuff is happening and everybody's going berserko and we don't know why. But we feel so happy, so happy. Well, I probably have just lost all the. I've been doing pretty well. Thank you. Hello, where's my piggy? Get out of here. I've been doing pretty well, gaining a few subscribers and viewers, and I probably just shot the whole thing in the foot. I guess I'm a little ramped up. Yesterday was the interview with my brother. We do these health and wellness type conversations. We've been trying to do like once a week. We're trying to get into that habit anyway, and it's more of a serious kind of, and we talk, but then sometimes when I'm here, on my own, I have to just let it all out. And today is a Friday as well, and I still never got to my disclaimer. We're another minute and a half. Let me go there first, okay? Disclaimer: this is Operation Status Quo. This is a space where we observe the status quo of life. We learn to flow with the quo of life, and then we create our own flow of quo, because that's the only way to go. All right, so that's basically kind of what we do here. It's a space to be open-minded and just have fun with life and look at the world in different ways and realize what's going on in the everyday world. I mean, because it seems like it's crazy out there and everybody's scared to death of their own shadow, and it's fine. Like everybody's worried about, the sky is falling, the sky is falling. And the sky's not really falling. That's just, Chinese satellites and bombs from Ukraine. It's not really the sky. This stuff falling out.
Heyo.
But anyway, so that's what we do here, and of course, you as a viewer and a hopefully a regular viewer or whatever, you're more than welcome to be a participant here on this program. I would love to share the ideas of as many people as possible. So if you're someone who has something you'd like to share or just some topics you'd like me to discuss in my own crazy way, then feel free to contact me. Drop comments in the comments, and blah blah blah. My information's in the description box below. Did I say who I am yet? By the way, 5 minutes. I'm Pete Palma, by the way. Hello, nice to meet you if you haven't met me already. And I can't tell you again what a pleasure and how happy it is to have you here. So generally, on this program, we'll pick a topic and just kind of discuss it for, that day. Each day we come on 5 days a week. And today, though, we're doing Just the Facts, Ma'am, part 4. Last time I did Just the Facts was actually, I believe, on the 21st of April. So it's been a little while. And this is where we just have a little fun because it's Friday. It's a Friday, and the world is serious sometimes, and it's nice just to have a little fun. And we got these fun facts, as it were, interesting little tidbits of information, and we'll go through this little list here and see what we have for you, the wonderful people out there, with Just the Facts, Ma'am, part 4 here on Operation Status Quo today. But there was something else I wanted to say. I thought before I started this, I was saying at the show, and then I say what we're talking about today was just the fact. Oh, yes, because I was saying it was the 21st. And today is the 19th. I haven't said that yet. Today is that. Did I change that on my description? I don't think I did. I think I have it still as. Let me make this bigger for a second so I can look. Yeah, I didn't change the date. I wonder if I can change the date like literally while I'm doing this. I wonder if that's a problem. Let's see. I want to change the date because I have the 18th here in the description, and it's the 19th. And if you're watching live right now, I don't want you to be confused. So allow me to make that correction. There we go. I guess I can do. I didn't realize I can edit stuff in here while I'm actually streaming. All right, that's cool. That's good to know. We'll put that in the memory banks for future. Okay. Anyway, so today's the 19th of May, the good year 2023, and we're 2 months today. 2 months of since Operation Status Quo. Of course, I've had this channel for over 2.5 years, but changed the format a few times. So relaunched as Operation Status Quo back in March 19th. And here we are 2 months later. This will be the 46th video today coming up. So really happy about that. I'm glad that, anyway, I'm just, glad to be here and see the channel growing, people enjoying. And let me get to the point. We're 7 minutes in and nothing's happened yet. So here we go. Just the Facts, Ma'am, part 4 right here today on Operation Status Quo. Okay, so did you know that the English word with the most definitions is, it's not is, but do you want to guess what it is? But it's not is. It is, it's not is. Okay, anyway, it's set. S-E-T apparently is the word that has the most definitions in the English language. There's actually 430 different definitions, it says, with this word. I don't understand how that could be, how that could even be. How many definitions do you know for the word set? I mean, I know set like a set in tennis or a set of dishes, or you set something, if you glue something, you let it set. I don't know. I got 3. That's it. I got 3. I only need like another 400 and something. We're in good shape.
Heyo.
All right. So set, ladies and gentlemen. So keep that in mind. If you're ever at a party and someone asks you what word in the English language has the most definitions, it is set. I got to look that up and see if that's true. Because, once again, remember, I am reading a list of information that comes from, basically a mainstream media type site. So how much can we really, how much credence, as it were, can we give to it, as far as being actual information. But however, speaking of credence, the next one on the list is Creedence Clearwater Revival has the most number 2 Billboard hits without ever hitting number 1. And I find that sad. I mean, I think it's awesome they had so many number 2s, but I'm surprised that they never had a number 1 because CCR just rocks. It's a little old school for some of you younger people out there, but, down on the corner, out here in the street, Willie and the poor boys, you know what I'm saying? You guys, I'm not going back to the pause. Let's just keep going. But anyway, they have the most, what's the other one that I really like? Oh gosh. Anyway, see my brain, how it goes right away. They got Bad Moon Rising. They got all those songs. I can see clearly now. Is that them? The rain is good. No. That's another. They have the rain to sing. What's the one with the rain? Oh my gosh. Anyway, that's what happens when you're doing this kind of show and you're just trying to think, too quickly, and your brain goes in those directions. So pigeons can tell the difference between a painting by Monet and Picasso. Now I've got to read this one because I don't really understand. In 1995. Oh, 1995. Now, how we know if the pigeons may have changed by then, but let's see. I got to blow this up a little bit. I apologize. This small print is killing me. In 1995 published study in the Journal of Experimental Analysis of Behavior. That sounds like a CIA experiment, right? Researchers reported being able to train pigeons to discriminate between paintings by Monet and Picasso. So when shown slides of their works that they had previously never seen before, the Picasso images were inverted. The little art connoisseurs could still tell it was a Picasso. I don't understand that personally. I mean, how do how do you know the pigeon's even trained? How does the pigeon identify that it knows it's a Picasso? I mean, does it peck twice at the thing, like once for Monet, twice for Picasso? I mean, how do you? Is the pigeon actually, maybe this is a magic pigeon that can speak and it's like, oh yes, that's a Picasso. Let's see here. The dot over the lowercase I or J is known as, do you know what it's known as? Would you like me to wait a moment and see if you can think of the word? Maybe you do, and you're saying it right now. It is a tittle. It's a tittle. I think they have to change that personally. I mean, is it even in today's politically correct world? I mean, tittle, first of all, it's like titillate and then tittle like tit, so now we got like, 2 strikes and titillate a tit, I mean, now you got sexual harassment. So I think every time now I put this tittle over the top of a J or an I, I'm going to have to think to myself, I'm engaging in some sort of inappropriate behavior that could be mischievous in some type of way. But anyway, the tiny dot is called the tittle. It is what is it called? It is thought that the phrase to that's why I never read these things, because I start reading it thinking I start reading it thinking it's going to be easy, and then the way they word this crap is so ridiculous, and then I start fumbling around and I sound like an idiot, which isn't hard for me to do. I'm going to give a little round of applause to that because that is true. It is true. No, come on. Hey-o. So, but anyway, it does say is actually derived from the phrase to a tittle. I don't even know what the hell that even has to do with anything. But anyway, I mean, does it matter why or where it came from? It's called a tittle. So now you know that. Next time you're having the big, what's the game? Oh my gosh, Trivia Pursuit. When you have to put the little triangles in the thing. They still do that. They still do that. They probably have holographic little circles on the board now. They got to put the little triangle. Remember, you have to get up on the board into the main and you answer the main question. You put the little triangle in there. All right. Anyway. Chewing gum boosts concentration. So next time you're having trouble focusing, you might want to reach for a stick of gum. A 2013 study in the British Journal of Psychology found that those subjects who chewed gum while taking part in a memory challenge were able to stay focused for longer periods of time than those who did not chew gum. And I would think that's probably because they had the answers actually in the gum, right? Like how you hide. You have little notes written on your hand or something when you take a test. They probably had it in the gum, like braille's, like it's braille gum. And as you're chewing the gum and you feel with your tongue, you can recall because they're giving you the answers. That's how the memory works so good. But I don't know. I always looked at chewing gum as kind of like, I chew a piece of gum here. I really don't chew gum, but I would chew gum. It's like I'm not against gum. I never think of gum. But anyway, to me, it was always kind of a tacky thing. Something like, it's just like it almost seems like dismissive of people. Oh, how you doing? I'm good. How you doing? I mean, I don't understand. To me, it's like, do you need the gum? I mean, going back to some of the stuff we talk about, maybe just sit and meditate, go for a walk. I mean, I think the gum is actually a sign of high anxiety, personally. Not to mention, I mean, what is gum? It's some sugary nonsense that's poison in your teeth. So I'm sorry to bring you down, but stop chewing the gum. It's rude, personally. I find it very rude. I mean, can you imagine if I came on chewing gum? How's everybody doing today? Yeah, we're going to do welcome to Operation Status Quo. Well, I'm just chewing gum because it helps me remember what I'm going to say. That's why you remember what you're going to say. That's why it helps the memory, because you're chewing so much, it takes forever to get the words out. It gives you extra time to think. All right, let's move on from that. Superman did not always fly. Now, I've heard this before, but the original comic book Superman could leap tall buildings in a single bound, but then he had to come right back down to Earth because he didn't fly. It wasn't until the 1940s when animators for a new animated series decided it would be too difficult to routinely draw him bending his knees, and they decided that Superman could take off into the air. Readers got to see smooth animation, and a superhero gained a new power. Isn't that typical? That's just so typical. That sums up America in a nutshell right there. It's like, okay, we got this character. Well, what's the problem? Well, we're going to have to draw a lot, because he has to bend his knees and jump and bend his knees and jump. What do you say? We just say this guy can fly. All right? The guy can fly. He can fly. Yeah. I believe I can fly. Yeah. I actually had a dream, was it the end of last week or this week, that I could fly. It was really kind of cool. I just jumped and I was flying around. I never dreamed like that. All right, you guys. All right, everybody out. Everybody out. Everybody out. All right. But it's like hilarious because they didn't want to draw, right? Think about that. They didn't want to draw, so they made them fly. It's like I'd like to get something like that, some powers that way or something. It's like I don't know, I don't know. I don't. This is the first thing that popped into my head. Because I guess because I'm getting older or whatever. But they always like with the prostate or something with the men's like, oh, I'm pissing myself all night long. I like it. Well, we don't want to have to do an operation, so we're just gonna create the a new power that the prostate heals itself, or I don't know. It's just the craziest thing. Like your heart just heals itself, or we don't want to actually cut and do a surgery. No, they don't really want to do a surgery anyway. Actually, they do want to do a surgery because it's a lot of money for them. I don't know what I'm talking about. All I know is that why are these sons of bitches so lazy? Just draw the thing. Superman wasn't supposed to fly. He wasn't supposed to fly, And now he's flying all over the place and he can just do whatever he wants. And it's just not fair to all the other superheroes. They didn't make like Aquaman fly because they decided, why can't he fly? I don't know. What am I talking about? Oh, what am I talking about? Okay, here we go. We got a few more of these for you here today, ladies and gentlemen, on Operation Status Quo. The first computer was invented in the 1940s. These days supercomputers are everywhere, and they really don't need much space at all. Anyway, but I know this computer was like huge. I forgot what it says. Originally built at the University of Pennsylvania's School of Engineering. It took up a room larger than most studio apartments. It was over 1,500 square feet. Shortly after construction, anyway, went off to the military, blah, blah, blah. That's when they probably started doing some crazy experiments with the weather and all the other crap they do. They said, oh, we got a computer now. Now we can really F people over. It's going to be a lot easier. Space, they say, smells like seared steak. And of course, again, this is coming from mainstream media. We don't really know about space. Everybody likes to believe that there's space out in space, but we know about the firmament and the potentiality for the flat Earth domain, as it were. So I don't really know. The only reason I would say that they do say that space smells like seared steak is because the people that want us to believe in space are, basically the Satan worshiping cabal. So basically, what do they got to? They do the spirit cooking when they cook people. So I guess maybe if they cook them in space, then it smells like seared steak. And that makes a lot of sense. Now we're really getting somewhere on this show. We finally said something that made sense. No. I think it made sense. I'm almost positive it made sense. All right. Hey-o. Okay. Well, we got two more. But anyway, next time you're in space, by the way, let me know if that's true, if it smells like seared steak or what. You've got to see what's going on. The longest wedding veil was the same length as 63 and a half football fields. Wow. So that's a lot of yards, right? It's like, could you imagine having a wedding veil? Why would you do this? Like a wedding veil, 63.5 football fields. I mean, it's like your whole day. I mean, that's like a week to get married, just to take care of that. What was this woman's name? Maria Paraskeva, a woman from Cyprus, got married in August of 2018. Her goal wasn't just to say, I do. She also was determined to set a record. She said, my dream as a child has always been to break the Guinness World record title for the longest wedding veil, she explained. She fulfilled her dream by wearing a lace veil that stretched 22,843 feet and 2.11 inches, or as long as 63.5 football fields. So anyway, there you go. I mean, that's her big dream in life. I would hope. I really should find out. This person got, what was this, 2018. Let's make this like a priority. Let's search this person out and see if she's still married. You know, maybe she built her whole house out of the wedding veil. I mean, you probably can do a nice like drapery, you know, through the house, or over if you have like a pergola type thing outside, and you can do like the drapes, like, you know, on the flowing curtain type thing. So hopefully she got a practical use. I hope she actually got a husband. Did she, you know, she wanted to get married? You know, it seemed to be more of the goal was to break the record. So I don't know if she just picked up any slop bucket to get married to, so that she could break this record. But I think we should investigate this. This Maria Paraskeva, whatever, she needs to be investigated. We need to know if she's still married, because maybe she could have set another Guinness Book World Record for shortest marriage or something like that. So, all right, here we go. Last one for today, ladies and gentlemen, on Operation Status Quo. Thank you for persevering with this crazy nonsense today. I'm a little bit off kilter. My brain's like running slow, and I'm also feeling a little tired, believe it or not. And it's Friday, but we're having fun, and I'm here for you because I'm a man of the people, and I love you, the people, and that's why we do what we do. The unicorn is the national animal of Scotland. So, I mean, but do they exist, I guess, right? So that means unicorns exist. While Scotland proudly boasts the Loch Ness Monster, one of the world's most famous fabled creatures, the country opted to make another mythical beast its national animal. And that, of course, is the unicorn. Although this might seem like an odd choice, Visit Scotland, well, you can go check out that website, explains that unicorns played an integral role in the country's history back in the 12th century. I hope there's not more. Okay. Back in the 12th century, William I used the proud beast in the Scottish royal coat of arms. So, you know, they had the unicorns back then. You know, they want to make us believe that unicorns don't exist, but basically unicorns built Scotland. And they want to praise that and let the unicorn be known that it was the great work that it's done. Who doesn't like a nice unicorn? It's a horse with a horn on its head. I don't know. Maybe you can do that with everything. Like just add just like they made Superman fly. We just add something to every animal. Take a duck and give it I don't know. What does a duck need? See, I'm saying my brain is too slow today. I can't even come up with anything. Not that it would be good to begin with, but I don't know. Give a duck a so you give a horn to a. Give a duck some dragon wings, or maybe a duck breathes fire or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. You know, got to do stuff like that. I got to think of mythical creatures, right? I don't know. All right, maybe make like hairy fish, like a fish that's got like a long like mane, like a lion has. Okay, that's it. We're done. That's it. I'm done. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much to be here with me on a Friday and persevere with this crazy nonsense. I really want to remember what that other CCR song is. Honestly, that's what I've been thinking. This is how my brain works. Okay, this is like behind the scenes. The whole time I'm doing this, all I keep thinking of is what is that damn CCR song with the rain? And I got to look it up. The CCR song Rain. I just got to remember what the hell is it called again? Oh yeah, have you ever seen the rain? Yes, thank you. Yes. Oh my God. Oh, that was driving me crazy. I want to know, have you ever seen the rain coming down? Whatever comes after that. Oh, now I feel like the show is complete. Now the show is complete. All I've been thinking about is that damn. I started singing that other song which I knew wasn't right, and then it was in my head. What is the damn CCR song with the rain? Because I really love that song. By the way, you know, I do dabble in guitar a bit, and I will say what I love about CCR is their songs are just like really easy. It's like they're all three chords, G C D or D A G. You know. Anyway. Anyway, so if you ever want to play some CCR songs, they're not really that hard. And that's why their music is so great. It's simple, timeless, and beautiful, and easy to play. Well, you can take it up any level you want, but I'm just saying in general. All right, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for taking the time to be here with me today on Operation Status Quo. We observe the status quo, we learn to flow with the quo, and of course, we create our own flow of quo. We're edging closer and closer to that 500 subscriber mark. We're up to 492. So please, if you enjoy, I ask you, if you haven't subscribed, to please be as kind as to bloop and click that subscribe button, or perhaps share it out to others, and they can bloop and click and subscribe to that. Yeah, subscribe to that. Hit the subscribe button. But either way, like, subscribe, share, send it out to your family, your friends, those you love, those you despise. Don't forget that you are more than welcome here. So please feel free to reach out, contact me, and I'd love to hear from you and share your ideas with the beautiful people of the world out there. All right. So I hope everyone has a great weekend. Got some good stuff coming up for you next week, so stick with me. I love you guys out there. Let's keep moving forward. Let's keep staying happy. The world's a crazy place, but we're mitigating it perfectly finely here on Operation Status Quo. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a great weekend. I love you. I'll see you on Monday. Operation Status Quo, disengaged.
Is a boulevard of 10 short blocks.